Hey, how's it going? I'm Alex, and today I want to show you this tiny but mighty portable projector that this brand sent to me for this video. I gotta say that this one is for what it has to offer. I think it's a good one just because how compact it is. It is super compact. Just check this out. It is really lightweight, super compact, and it's gonna give you a 1080p resolution, and it's gonna be so the thing with the resolution is gonna be this thing. So I think it's good for between 60 to 130 inches. If you go above that, it's not gonna be as kind of like crispy, because I think the sweet spot it's about like in a 75 and 85 inches. You can also do 100 if you want, like 95 or 100. I don't have a wall that big, but I tried it on my kind of like I have an outdoor screen, which is a fabric thing or something, and I tried it there, and it looks really good at night. So today, instead of that, because it's raining, so we're gonna try it out on a wall that I have on one of my offices. So we're gonna check it out there on a kind of like on a smaller screen, because again, I think the resolution works better if you go in between. I'm not gonna say 130, I'm gonna say a 60 and 100 inches. Above that, it can get a little bit funky. But this one, 1080p, also 8001 resolution, so that's actually kind of like a nice thing as well. And it has a really nice brightness and contrast thing. You can control everything with this remote controller, which I think it is really convenient to have. And besides, it comes right here with a power cable and of course the HDMI. We're gonna use the HDMI on the tablet, on the laptop. I think on the laptop. So I use it with the phone already, works perfectly, but we're gonna check it out with the laptop. I just wanna see how fine this one is and how good this one does. But the other thing in this one is that it also comes, you're gonna check it out right here, besides the rubber pads on the bottom, so you can just put it in anywhere. It also comes with a port right here to put a tripod, so you can mount it in a tripod if you want, which I think it's another good thing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wait until night a little bit so you can see a better image and I don't have so much light in my office. We're gonna connect it to the laptop and go from there. So the first thing that I want to show you is that you have all these options and you have also the settings that I'm going to be just like going through with the remote controller, as you can see over here. And I can just go back if you want. I mean, I can go to HDMI, I can just like go to movie, I can go to music, I can read some text and books, and also some photos as well. Just take into account that it's not fully dark yet here, because I just don't want to wait anymore too much just to show you this. But at this point, this is kind of like a 55, 60 inches. And this is kind of like what I was just saying you before, that up to 55, 60 inches, it looks really, really good. So we're going to connect it to the laptop right now via HDMI. And as you can see over here, we are connected on the laptop with the HDMI. And here it is. Here's the projector. You can see how tiny it is. And well, we have also the box over there. But I gotta say that this one also comes with a speaker, but we can't put it right now because just I don't want to put any music because the video can get muted and stuff. But again, in a super dark room, this will be a really nice thing to have, again, up to 55, 60 inches. And then you can go kind of like bigger if you want, but that will be really good for an outdoor place, like super dark environment and a dark, like you put like, I don't know, like one of those like a fabric screens, and you can just do it over there. So what I want to say is that connected via the HDMI, you also have volume, full HD, and you also can put your phone if you want. I like it. I gotta say that this one, for just the size it is, super tiny, compact, but also reliable and convenient to have.